Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of BCW Spotlight right here on YouTube. Buffalo bad boy Brian Jennings making his way to the ring as Nicky Rose continues to run down the crowd here at the Dom Polski Hall in North Tonawanda, New York. No holds barred this week, no disqualification. Big League John McChesney in the ring taking on the Buffalo bad boy. But on Saturday night, April 20th, the BCW Tag Team Tournament is going down. All the information on the screen right there. And this big night of wrestling will be headlined by an appearance by former ECW and WWE stars Big Vito and Little Guido, the full-blooded Italians, and of course all of your favorite BCW stars will be on hand for this big night of action. Call that number on the screen for your tickets right now as we get ready for action right here this week. This is a return match from a few months back in Lackawanna, New York. The Buffalo bad boy Brian Jennings was left laying. Oh, and right there, a stunner by the Buffalo bad boy Brian Jennings on Nicky Rose, and John McChesney taking the opportunity to work over the Buffalo bad boy right there. Buffalo bad boy going after McChesney's manager and best friend, Nicky Rose. Hit him with a stunner, and McChesney taking an opportunity. Buffalo bad boy, the reversal right here. Big clothesline on McChesney, taking him down to the mat. And the Buffalo taking McChesney head first into the turnbuckle, the other turnbuckle. And back over to this other turn. There's a road cone on the side of the ring right there for some reason as the Buffalo bad boy is roly-poly, ragdollin' Big League John McChesney all over the ring here, and referee Andrew Carrig, the Wolfgang if you will, he has nothing better to do than just sit here and watch because this is no disqualification. The only purpose that he will serve is calling for a submission or counting 1, 2, 3 as Big League John McChesney face first down to the mat, and he goes to the outside, trying to take a little bit of a nap here in North Tonawanda, New York, it looks like. And Buffalo bad boy gets pulled to the outside by McChesney right there. McChesney with a shot that was blocked. Buffalo bad boy exchanging right back. Another shot to the top of the head of Big League. Buffalo bad boy taking McChesney and putting him almost right through that table right there, a damaged table at the Dom Polski Hall, and I'm sure that the hall manager is not going to be happy about that development as the Buffalo bad boy continuing to rain down on Big League John McChesney. Big chop to the chest right there. McChesney not even having the opportunity yet to get his t-shirt off right there. May have been saved from absorbing the full brunt of those big chops from the Buffalo bad boy Brian Jennings, and off comes his shirt. And Buffalo bad boy with the sunglasses are now taunting McChesney with a chop to the back there, and McChesney, comes back with a chop of his own, and a shot to the side of the head right there, knocking the Buffalo back. The Buffalo is up against the bar here, and McChesney is raining down. Fans, this is personal. These two guys have a history in Buffalo Championship Wrestling that started back in Lackawanna a few months back. Of course, as you know, the Buffalo bad boy was left laying after the match. A vicious attack by Nicky Rose, and McChesney, as McChesney goes face first, head first, body first, into the garbage can here. Referee Carrig just looking on again. He can't do anything about it. This is no disqualification. The only thing he's there for is a count to 1, 2, 3, or count a submission. And the Buffalo bad boy slamming McChesney down on the floor here at the Dom Polski Hall in North Tonawanda, New York. And the action is hot and heavy as is every week in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. And McChesney going to the other side right into the wall. The wall of the Dom Polski Hall. And these two men are abusing this traditional, old-school, heritage-laden building on Oliver Street in North Tonawanda, New York, and they don't seem to care. These two men have issues that need to be resolved, and they want to settle them right here this week on BCW Spotlight on YouTube. And just another reminder, folks, in the upcoming weeks right here on BCW Spotlight on YouTube, you will be seeing the tournament to crown the new BCW Heavyweight Champion. Of course, both of these men will be involved in that tournament, so look for it in the coming weeks here on BCW Spotlight on YouTube as both these men continue to battle on the floor. McChesney from the apron, double axe handle to the neck of the Buffalo bad boy Brian Jennings, and Buffalo goes down in a heap. McChesney going back over to the crowd here, taunting them. And fans, this has gotten very personal, and these two guys are resolving some issues right here. Saturday night, April 20th, the BCW Tag Team Tournament at the Twin Village Post in Depew, New York. Big chop there again by the Buffalo bad boy Brian Jennings. Both these men will be in action on that night too. These are two of Buffalo Championship Wrestling's top superstars. Anywhere you go to see Buffalo Championship Wrestling, whether it's in North Tonawanda or whether it's Depew, expect to see top-notch action action, McChesney going back and forth again here on the floor with a Buffalo bad boy as he sends Buffalo into that table that's already been damaged. McChesney getting in the face of a fan here at the Dom Polski Hall, a poor innocent little kid that just wants to watch wrestling, but John McChesney doesn't care. He knows he's one of the top dogs here in Buffalo Championship Wrestling, and he'll let everybody know about it. Buffalo blocking that. McChesney head back into that same busted, broken, beaten, and battered table right there. Now Buffalo taking McChesney on another tour around the ringside here at the Dom Polski Hall. Throwing McChesney in the ring. Buffalo making his way up to the apron very slowly. Referee Wolfgang Andrew Carrigan. Nicky Rose trying to get involved right here. He's got the leg of the Buffalo. McChesney's got a chair. Going low on the Buffalo bad boy Brian Jennings with that chair. Anytime you're in the ring with a guy like Big League John McChesney, you know as McChesney's grabbed that road cone and he's trying to work over the leg of the Buffalo bad boy right here, raining down stomps. But as you know, anytime anybody's in the ring with Big League John McChesney, they're not just taking on John McChesney alone, they're taking on Team Big League. And Nicky Rose is a charter member of that Team Big League. McChesney going for a cover. Buffalo bad boy kicking out at 2. And McChesney will put a headlock on the Buffalo bad boy right here, trying to wear him down. He was working over that knee, that big chair shot, as that road cone and a steel chair is right in the ring right now. Referee Wolfgang Andrew Carrig, he's not going to even bother clearing out. This is no DQ. Those objects can be used at any point in this match, and it's all legal. So referee Carrig is just there doing what he's doing right now, and that's a count, a 1, 2, 3, or count for a submission. Buffalo bad boy off the ropes right there. McChesney with a big back elbow, taking the Buffalo down to the mat right there. Buffalo thought he had his momentum back, full head of steam. McChesney smartly getting that elbow up. Now he's using that chair to choke out the Buffalo bad boy right here. And referee Andrew Carrig is just in there. He's got his head down there. See if Buffalo bad boy wants to quit. But I know the Buffalo is not going to want to give up. He's not going to want to quit. He's going to finish this match with everything he's got. He's down. He's hurting right now. McChesney goes for a cover again. Very cocky. Not even covering, not even hooking the leg. And another one. No, now he's going for a side headlock right there. Maybe a little bit of a choke. I don't know. Fans, the action as always, week in and week out here on BCW Spotlight, in BCW Live. It doesn't matter. Anywhere you see the initials BCW, expect top-notch wrestling. McChesney shooting the Buffalo off again. Big drop kick there by Big League John McChesney, taking the Buffalo bad boy down to the mat right there. And McChesney jawing with the referee and with the fans one more time, taking his sweet time over to cover the Buffalo bad boy. McChesney with a chair to the throat of the Buffalo bad boy right there. And the Buffalo bad boy is in a world of hurt. And of course, folks, as we mentioned, these men are no strangers to each other. They had an encounter at the Lake Erie Italian Club in Lackawanna, New York a few months ago that ended badly as the Buffalo bad boy was laid out at the end of the night. And fans, I think we might have a rivalry here that's going to last for quite some time in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. McChesney still with that chair. He's setting it up right here. Maybe a little bit of Raven action. Drop toe hold in the chair. No. He hits the Buffalo bad boy, trying to get him to sit down. Hits him again while he's in the chair, chopping him in the chair. Buffalo bad boy sitting there like he's ready to get a haircut or something. And McChesney jawing with the referee and jawing with the fans. Once again, right here at the Dom Polski Hall in North Tonawanda. He's got to focus on the Buffalo bad boy, Brian Jennings, so he doesn't have him beaten yet. Buffalo getting up. Big chop to the chest of McChesney. Another one. And another one. McChesney staggered back to the ropes. Buffalo shoot McChesney off. McChesney reverses. There's that drop toe hold into the steel chair a la Raven. And the Buffalo bad boy, again, just as he thinks he gets some steam, just as he thinks he gets some momentum, McChesney reverses it and a 2 count there. On the Buffalo bad boy, referee Wolfgang Carrick, great in position to get the count right there, but McChesney didn't have enough to get the 3 count on the Buffalo bad boy. McChesney again joining with the fans here at the Dom Polski Hall. They have rubbed him the wrong way here today at the Dom Polski Hall. McChesney again doing some work with that chair onto the throat of the Buffalo bad boy, trying to cut off that windpipe, and Buffalo bad boy struggling, getting his breath and breathing here in the middle of the ring. McChesney over covering it 2.5 that time. McChesney hooked the leg, but I don't think he was chest to chest to get all his weight down to the Buffalo bad boy. The Buffalo bad boy outweighs Big League John McChesney about 20 or 30 pounds, so McChesney has to take every advantage that he can, use leverage wherever possible to try to get the pin on the bigger Buffalo Bad Boy Brian Jennings. Right now McChesney setting that chair up in the corner. He's got some more bad intentions right here for the Buffalo Bad Boy in the middle of the ring, giving another shot to the Buffalo Bad Boy, and another one. Buffalo Bad Boy staggered back to the corner, and another big chop right there. McChesney with another chop, working over the Buffalo Bad Boy, cutting off his supply of oxygen, cutting off his supply of wind, taking the Buffalo, shooting him in. Buffalo reverses it. There's a big, trying to go for that side slam right there, but McChesney got out of it, but Buffalo grabs it again, that big Uranagi suplex. Big slam taking John McChesney down. McChesney blocked the first one and slid out of Buffalo, got the second one. There's a big splash by the Buffalo Bad Boy in the corner. Buffalo off the ropes, famous or leg maneuver. And McChesney goes down. The Buffalo Bad Boy definitely has the second one right here. Referee carrying over. 2.5 count right there. And the Buffalo Bad Boy fired up right here at the Dom Polski Hall, North Tonawanda. Now he's going to play around with that chair, setting up in the corner right there. McChesney going to the other corner. The Buffalo carrying him, throwing him to the other side. Head first into that steel chair. And McChesney is in a whole lot of trouble. The tide of this match has turned. Buffalo grabbing that road cone. Who knows what he has? What kind of intentions? Now he's winding up right here. Maybe a golf or a baseball swing right here. McChesney coming out of the corner. Buffalo's got that cone. Holds it off. He puts it on the top of the head of McChesney. And he's rolling him around right here. McChesney dizzy. Going over to the corner. Buffalo with the road cone again. McChesney staggering under the corner. McChesney throwing wildly. Atomic drop. Onto that road cone. And I cannot even imagine the pain that McChesney is in now. Buffalo with that road cone to the head. And I gotta believe this is it. 1, 2. Oh no! It was a 3 count right there, but Nicky Rose, I believe he grabbed the leg of Wolfgang Carrig. Wolfgang Carrig, the count got interrupted. Buffalo Bad Boy pointing out right there. McChesney's going over the corner. What has he got? McChesney digging out something from underneath the canvas right here. He's got some, it looks like a chain. And Buffalo Bad Boy has no idea what's going on. Nicky Rose has him distracted. The Buffalo wildly swinging at Nicky Rose. McChesney got the chain right to the side of the head of the Buffalo Bad Boy. Buffalo Bad Boy goes on like a ton of breaks. 2 and 3. Big League John McChesney has outsmarted the Buffalo Bad Boy Brian Jennings, not on his own, but of course with the help of his manager Nicky Rose. And John McChesney steals a victory right here, fans. But in the coming weeks, the BCW Heavyweight Title Tournament, both these men will be involved. It'll be interesting to see if they meet each other in this tournament as we go back and take a look one more time. Buffalo Bad Boy thought he had everything under control, got distracted by Nicky Rose. McChesney crawling over the corner where they had this hidden apparently for the whole event. McChesney grabbing the chain. Jennings distracted by Rose. McChesney wrapping up the chain, and he'll eventually hit the Buffalo Bad Boy. Flush in the side of the head. Buffalo Bad Boy goes down. Fans, we'd like to thank you for joining us for another week right here at BCW Spotlight on YouTube. We will see you next week. John McChesney with the victory once again over the Buffalo Bad Boy, Brian Jennings.